Most people walk past it every day, unaware of what lies beneath, hidden below the surface, buried under streets, shops, or sometimes even government buildings. There exists a museum the public was never meant to see. No website, no ads, and no entry without government clearance. But today we're peeling back the floorboards of history to show you what's inside America's most secret underground museum and why no one talks about it. The Underground Museum isn't your typical museum. It's not listed on Google Maps, it doesn't sell tickets, and it's never mentioned in official records. Hidden beneath Washington, D.C. and other high-security sites, these rooms were created during the Cold War as storage vaults for the nation's most sensitive historical artifacts. Documents, inventions, even banned art. Some whisper that these rooms contain early prototypes of atomic weapons, declassified mind control research, even Abraham Lincoln's bloodied coat from the night of his assassination. But this museum isn't just about what's inside. It's about why it was created and why its very existence has been kept quiet for decades. The story begins during the Cold War, when fear of nuclear annihilation made governments build deep underground. Most of these sites were command centers, bunkers, but this one was different. This one stored knowledge deemed too volatile for the surface. Whistleblowers claim the location was constructed under the guise of archival preservation, but the moment it was operational, boxes with no records arrived, items believed destroyed, artifacts removed from history textbooks, even entire correspondences between world leaders redacted from public archives, and still it grows. What could possibly be so sensitive that it's hidden from history? Reports mention a blood-stained piece of Abraham Lincoln's coat, never shown to the public. Radiation devices and post-Hiroshima weapons too controversial for museums. Abstract art pieces that look harmless, but are rumored to be early MK Ultra visual triggers. Then there's the grotesque, wax figures of unidentified political prisoners, masks from unsanctioned CIA operations. One file was labeled only as Operation Eclipse, do not view unassisted. No further details, just the warning. Security here doesn't just prevent access, it prevents questions. 5 levels of biometric scanning, surveillance that includes heartbeat monitoring, and perhaps most chilling, live Overwatch personnel whose sole job is to erase unauthorized footage in real time. No phones allowed, no internet, no whispers of what's beyond the next door. One insider said it felt like guarding a secret that could unravel the country if spoken aloud, and still, something has started to leak. A few brave individuals, or reckless, depending on who you ask, have come forward. Former clerks, low-level data entry personnel. They all describe the same smell of stale air, the constant pressure of secrecy, and the strange items they were told to catalog without asking questions. Some claim files were shredded before they were even read. Others say they saw photos that contradict entire pages of our public history. Their stories never hit primetime media, but if you look closely, headlines have tried to warn us. The truth is hidden in plain sight, and no one believes it. Why haven't you heard of this museum? Simple. Silence is policy. Whether you work in Congress or custodial staff, breach your NDA and you lose everything. Some even face sealed indictments, trials with closed doors and no reporters. It's not a conspiracy. It's a mechanism. One built not to protect the public, but to protect power. And while tourists stare at monuments above ground, they never realize the real story is buried just beneath their feet.